Welcome everyone. Good morning and good afternoon. For those who do not know me, my name is Kevin Farrell and I am the headmaster here at Merrick Preparatory School. And I have the honor of being your Masters of Ceremonies for today's celebration. While we wish all of you could be here with us in beautiful Merrickville today to celebrate this special occasion with our remarkable students, we are equally delighted that so many of you can join us from a distance through the wonders of technology. Before we start the celebrations, I have a few announcements. There are two views that you can use in Zoom, speaker view and gallery view. On the top right of your screen, you should see these options. By clicking on speaker view, you'll more clearly be able to see the speaker. By clicking on gallery view, you'll be able to see others in attendance. Students, if any of your classmates are having challenges logging in, please have them contact Johanna, and Johanna's email is johannaZ@merrickprep.com. Again, johannaZ@merrickprep.com, and she'll be monitoring her emails throughout the ceremony. And during the ceremony, students, if you are called upon to receive an award and you would like to say a few words, please use the raise hand feature located at the bottom of your screen within reactions. Upon receiving an award, if we see a raised hand from you, your microphone will be unmuted. And if there's no raised hand, we will just move on to the next award. At the end of the ceremony, we invite all students to remain on this Zoom call for an informal gathering and opportunity to say hello. And now to our graduates. During our regular graduation ceremonies, our graduates enter the room and are acknowledged individually. Given we cannot do this, I would like to take a moment to introduce you to each of our 9 graduates. Just coming up here. There we go. Anne-Marie from Nigeria, currently in Toronto. Khaled from Syria, living in the United Arab Emirates. Tommy from China. Opiemi from Nigeria, currently living in Toronto. Ahmed from Egypt, living in the United Arab Emirates. Zaid from Jordan. Emma Young from Nigeria. Marvin from Taiwan. And Shohin from Tajikistan, currently in Turkey. This is our wonderful graduating class of 2021. Congratulations to all of you. Well, we certainly are in some unique times, which has called for an unprecedented response. Our staff and students have mobilized to meet this unique challenge and surpass all expectations. I'd like to take you back a moment to July 1st, 2020, when we all hoped to have students back on campus in September 2020. Through the summer months of July and August, our Director of Academics, Mrs. Danielle Mignot, hosted Wednesday check-in chats to keep in touch and make sure everyone was doing well. In late July, I announced that given the Canadian and global situation, we would move to synchronous learning for September. And boy, I sure am glad we did. In Ontario alone, we had 3 lockdowns, 1 stay-at-home order, the extension of the December break through the month of January, moving and then extending the March break, 3 cancellations of classes, adding up to 4.5 months of lost class time, not to mention the stress, anxiety, isolation, and uncertainty of constant change and all the risks associated with that. I'm so glad that we've taken this path with safety as our #1 priority. And due to the hard work and perseverance of our teachers and students, we have been able to provide, in my view, an outstanding experience this year, including weekly co-curricular activities, a month-long physical challenge leading up to the December break and the end of the school year, monthly house cup competitions, 2 spirit weeks, Friday coffee houses with the admissions team, virtual field trips, hands-on experiments, labs, tests, exams, presentations, collaborative work, celebrating and sharing each other's cultures, religions, and our diversity, 2 theatrical productions, to name just a few of the activities and experiences that our students have taken part in over the past year through our synchronous learning platform. Today, we celebrate all these efforts and accomplishments, and foremost, the supreme efforts of our students through an extraordinarily challenging time. They rose to the challenge like champions. Let's take a look back for a moment at the past year. That wonderful snapshot of our year was put together by Dan Robles. Thanks, Dan. What a great reflection of the diversity of activities and all the fun we had throughout the course of the year. And now to our students, and to acknowledge their remarkable accomplishments. We will start with the Academic Achievement Course Awards. The Academic Achievement Course Awards are given to the top student in each course as judged by their classroom teacher based on grades, in-class participation, growth, and respect for the community, classroom community. I'll call upon each teacher in turn to present the Semester 1 Academic Achievement Course Awards. Students, when your name is called, if you would like to say something, please select the raise hand feature at the bottom of your page within reactions. If we see a raised hand from you, your microphone will be unmuted. And if you choose not to speak, that is fine. Your teacher will move on to the next award. I'd like to start by calling upon Mr. James Wood to give the awards for Grade 10 Canadian History since World War I, Grade 11 Introduction to Anthropology, Psychology, and Sociology, and Grade 12 World Issues.
Hello, everybody. So we did give these awards out after the first semester, but it is an honor to remind everybody, and there we go. It is an honor to remind everybody of the successes that the students had. So for my grade 10 history class, grade 10 Canadian history, just grabbing a screen share here. It's not happening. Bear with me, everybody. It was working before. Okay, there we go. Awa was the recipient of the Academic Achievement Award. So congratulations to her. For grade 11, which was our Introduction to Anthropology, Psychology, and Sociology, the recipient was Constantine. And for our grade 12 World Issues class, the recipient was Amory. So congratulations to them. Now for this semester, I only had grade 12 students. Are we not doing grade 12?
We'll come back to the semester 2 ones in a moment.
Okay. There. Absolutely. There we go.
Congratulations to Amory for her grade 12 World Issues course, Constantine for grade 11 Introduction to Anthropology, Psychology, and Sociology, and Awa for Canadian History in semester 1. Well done. Thank you, Mr. Wood. I'd like to call upon Mrs. Danielle Mignon to give the awards for semester 1 courses, grade 11 Functions, grade 11 Biology, and grade 12 Chemistry.
Hi, everybody. Share my... There we go. Okay. So my awards from semester 1 start with grade 11 functions, which is grade 11 math. And the course award for that one went to a student who was incredibly detail-oriented, collaborative, supportive, neat, organized in their work, always going above and beyond expectations to really demonstrate how well they understood the material, and also very willing to always help out a friend if somebody was struggling. So the course award for grade 11 functions went to Abdallah. Congratulations. Then my second course was grade 11 biology. Whoops, sneak peek there. Grade 11 biology. This student has a natural ability in biology, very inquisitive nature, desire to learn more about many of the topics on their own time, and then would ask questions about more detail on those topics in class, which led to some really great classroom discussions. And then also always striving to submit assignments early to make sure that they were getting top marks. So the course award for grade 11 biology went to Constantine. Congratulations. And then my third one for first semester was grade 12 chemistry. In my opinion, one of the harder grade 12 courses, especially in the sciences. It's a really intense course, lots of work involved in it. The students worked very, very hard. The student who earned the course award for grade 12 chemistry was meticulous in their work, incredibly detailed and thorough. And also the only student I've ever taught that managed to hand in every single assignment early for feedback, from the first one all the way to the summative task. Every single assignment handed in early for feedback on how they could improve. And this student also earned the highest mark I've ever given in grade 12 chemistry. And so the course award for grade 12 chemistry went to Marvin. Congratulations, Marvin.
Wow, congratulations, Abdella, Constantine, and Marvin, and thank you so much, Mrs. Mignot. I'd like to call upon Mrs. Jocelyn Grant to give the awards for grade 10 Principles of Mathematics, grade 10-11 Health for Life, and grade 12 Advanced Functions from semester 1.
Hello, everybody. Lost my voice there. So my first one is the grade 10 math from last semester. And this award went to Benita. Let me bring her up. Oops. Nope, I did that wrong, didn't I? That's normal for me. Try again. How's that? Share. Can you see her now? All right, this went to Benita. Mainly, she did her homework every single day, which was great. And her marks improved steadily right from the beginning of the semester right to the end. So she very much deserved this award. And my second one was grade 10 and 11 Health for Life. And the student that won this was for his high level of participation and engagement, which were really great. And that award went to Abdella. There you go. Everybody can see him, right? And third one in first semester was Advanced Functions, which is grade 12 math. And a very natural aptitude for math and super high quality work throughout the whole semester. This one went to Marvin.
Congratulations, Benita, for grade 10 math, Abdella for grade 10-11 Health for Life, and Marvin for Advanced Functions. And thank you very much, Mrs. Grant. I'd like to call upon Miss Becky Murray to give the awards for grade 10 First Nations, Métis, and Inuit in Canada, grade 12 Ontario Secondary School Literacy course, and grade 12 Challenge and Change in Society from semester 1.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm going to say just a little bit more about the Indigenous Studies course than probably the others as we go, only because this feels like the most worthwhile course I've ever had the chance to teach, with a whole group of grade 10 kids who were just incredible. The things they managed to learn and connections they managed to make for every one of them was just amazing. Second semester, especially in light of recent developments in Canada. Second semester, the grade 11s asked the grade 10s what residential schools were. Benita gave probably the most succinct answer in 2 minutes that just covered it all. She probably should go into classrooms around Canada and teach them. It was incredible. So everybody had many, many high points in that grade 10 class. But by the end of the semester, Awa was at the top of the class. So congratulations to Awa and everyone else in that course as well. Next, I had two grade 12 courses. One, the Ontario Literacy course, which is more of a fundamentals in English course. And if you take advantage of it, it's a great chance to refine your writing skills. And this person definitely did that. Finished at the top. Always the best effort and all that she does. That would be Anne-Marie. So congratulations, Anne-Marie. And I'm just going to leave her picture up because for my second grade 12 course, the first semester, Challenge and Change in Society, which is a social sciences and humanities course, Emery was also the top of that class. So very, very well done, Emery. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Awa and Anne-Marie, on your great work in semester one, and thank you, Miss Murray. Congratulations again to all of our semester one academic achievement course award winners. Similarly, for semester two, the academic achievement course awards, I will call upon each teacher in turn to present the awards for the courses they taught in semester two. Students, again, when your name is called, if you would like to say something, please feel free to use the raised hand feature at the bottom of your page under reactions. If we see a raised hand from you, your microphone will be unmuted. And if you choose not to speak again, that's absolutely fine. The teacher will just move on to the next award. So to start with, I'd like to call upon Miss Peyton Horning to give the award for grade 10 and 11 drama.
Okay, hi everyone. So in the theater, to make sure we're ready for a performance, we use the phrase lights, cameras, action. And that is the phrase that was the guiding principle for determining the recipient of the academic award for grade 10-11 drama. So the student to whom I'm giving this award was always ready to light up the class with a positive attitude, showed up every day with their camera on and ready to learn, and always took action to make sure that their work was always done with care to the best of their ability. So not only was this student an excellent leader who encouraged their peers to always do their best and contributed to a supportive and welcoming classroom environment, but they also received the highest mark in drama class. So a truly outstanding accomplishment. I was amazed by the students' dedication and energy, which only seemed to increase throughout the semester. So without further ado, the drama award goes to Abdullah Al-Farsi. Congratulations, Abdullah.
Dan, can you unmute?
Sorry, I was waiting to be prompted. That's okay. I'm happy to go. So again, as I got a little bit ahead of myself when I was introducing the first semester, I had only grade 12 classes this semester. So some students, unluckily for them, had to sit through me for 3 classes, often in a row, which is quite an accomplishment on its own. And so for that, I would like to give awards to everybody, but I was able to narrow it down. And so starting with our period 1 class, Business Leadership Management Fundamentals, the award goes to somebody who was thorough all the way from the very beginning of the class. And although I had no idea who this person was when I finally saw their face for the first time at the end of June, because the camera had been on his hands for 4 months, it was pretty nice to see, even with the long hair. And congratulations goes to Marvin for winning the Academic Achievement Award for Management. And I forgot to hit the button. So let's get his picture up there. There he is. Congratulations, Marvin. On to International Business, another grade 12 course, 1 fewer student than management. Difficult course, but very interesting because it follows along with current events pretty closely. Okay, all throughout the semester, the students did 6 what we call current event articles that deal with something going on at the moment in the business world. And so with COVID and the Suez Canal being blocked and everything else that's going on, or that went on with this world this year. It was fun to stay on top of. Not as participative of a group as I'm used to, but that's the online environment. At the end of it, however, it was Emery who was consistent all the way through, exceeding standards on every assignment from the beginning of the course to the end. And congratulations goes to her. And the last class I had, the smallest one, well, that's not quite true. The smallest grade 12 class I've ever taught, a grand total of 3 students. And it's these 3 students that were in the other 2 classes as well. So again, round of applause to them for making it through 3 classes with me in a day. I don't know if I could do it. So again, well done to them. That was Tommy, Opiemi, and Amory. So congratulations, we made it, guys. Hopefully I don't end up like Louis XVI. In this class, it was difficult. It was the university prep class that I taught out of the 3. So a lot of writing, lots of analysis of themes, and discussion of change and conflict and how events affect other events. Again, something quite interesting with this year, with a lot of history being repeated. But it was a great practice for next year, because even if you're not taking history classes, you will be doing lots of writing. And I think I made that fairly clear this semester as well. Once again, the student that won this award was thorough and detailed in all of their assignments all the way through the semester. And so, again, I would like to congratulate Marie for setting the standard in that class. Congratulations, grade 12.
Thank you, Mr. Wood. I think you might still be on screen share. There we go. Thanks so much, Mr. Wood. And congratulations to Marvin and Amory, but as Mr. Wood mentioned, congratulations to all students who had to endure, as Mr. Wood said, 3 courses with him. But I think you'll very quickly realize, as our graduates have when they write back to us, that those tough courses and the tough marking and the rigor that Mr. Wood puts you through is going to make your life a lot easier next year in university. So thank you, Mr. Wood, for all your hard work and making sure our students are prepared. I'd like to call upon Mrs. Danielle Mignon to give the awards for grade 10 science, grade 11 chemistry, and grade 12 biology.
Thanks. So before I give the awards, for all 3 classes, all 3 are sciences, and I'm a really big hands-on science teacher. I love to get in the lab. I love to get outside and collect samples and analyze stuff so that the science learning experience can be as hands-on as possible for the students. That was something that was a little bit more of a challenge this year, given we were learning online. But I want all of the students, I want to thank them and families as well for helping the students to get random materials, or for supervising them if they were cooking things, not with fire, as I said many times, no burning things. But many of them cooked things anyways, with me sitting on the other end of the screen, crossing my fingers that everything was safe. So students, good job participating in all of that hands-on science stuff. And families, thank you so much for supporting the students to be able to do those activities. I certainly had a lot of fun watching the students do those activities, albeit sometimes a little bit nervously, but I'm really glad that those things worked out. So for grade 10 science, let me just share my screen here. Oh dear. It goes the way you want it to when you actually have to do it. Sorry, guys. There we go. There we go. So for grade 10 science, started off with our chemical and physical change presentation. So students cooking things to show me chemical changes. And they always went above and beyond. The demonstrations that they decided to do as a class were really, really well done. Every single student really thought it out and went for it in terms of doing something that was super detailed. However, one student in this course, with all of their work, went well above and beyond expectations. They were very thorough in their work. They clearly have a passion for academics and science learning. Ask great questions, always participate in class, camera always on, always willing to answer questions and help out their peers. And this student ended up at the very top of the class. So congratulations to Safa. And then for grade 11 chemistry, same thing, this class was a lot of fun. The grade 11s, you're such a good group. You worked really well together, and all of you like a little grade 11 class family. I love the feel that we got that way. You all so supportive of each other always, lifting each other up so that the whole class as a whole could finish strong. It's something that teachers don't always get to see, the way students bond the way you guys did, and in a virtual environment like this. Some of you have never met face to face, which is shocking. Given how close you became by the end of the semester. So for grade 11 chemistry, the award goes to a student who at the beginning of the semester struggled a little bit with adjusting to Ontario expectations and how we assess and where the expectations are and how to meet them, but then decided they were gonna reach for the top. They handed in every assignment early, they participated really well, and even handed in the assignments early for the last one. So when things got really busy in that last week of class and the students were sort of struggling to manage their time and make sure they got everything done, the student even handed in their last assignment early for feedback. So really mastered time management to be able to go above and beyond expectations. So congratulations to Ekife. Then my last one's for grade 12 biology. Arguably one of my favorite courses to teach is grade 12 biology. This class was a lot of fun, a small group with only 4 students. We did lots of hands-on stuff. Thank you guys for going to your grocery store and sending me pictures of yeast so that you could figure out which one was the right one to buy for our lab that we were doing. That was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed doing that. Thank you, families, again, for helping the students to get the materials for that. But this student had a little bit of a rough start at the beginning in terms of figuring out time management to be able to get assignments done early and to go above and beyond expectations on them, but really knocked it out of the park at the end of the semester. In the last month, every assignment was handed in early. Their tests were university level detailed, and they really have mastered the skills that they need to be successful in university. I am very proud to give this award to Ahmed. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Mignot. And congratulations to all those award winners as well. And I can attest to Mrs. Mignot's creativity and making sure that all the science courses are unique and fun and interactive and labs, to the point that she grabbed me, as did Mrs. Grant, for a physics class. And my shirt and tie, sitting in my office, and Miss Mignot comes down and says, "Hey, Kevin, I need your help." And she passes me her cell phone and drags me outside on, I think it was in November, but it was cold and it was raining, and dragged me down to the canal across the street here. And I'm knee deep in water, getting water samples. And somewhere along the way, we see a mud puppy, a little fish, aquatic creature that had floating on the water that didn't make it through the day. And we brought it up on the dock, and there was a whole lesson on that. So again, very inventive, very creative, very experiential, very hands-on. And I sat in on a few classes with crazy things happening in kitchens. So again, thank you very much, parents, for your kind participation and letting students take over your kitchens and probably produce a little bit of a mess periodically. The next, I'd like to call upon Miss Becky Murray to give the award for grade 10 Civics and Citizenship, grade 10 Career Studies, grade 10 English, grade 11 English, and grade 12 English.
Okay, that sounds like a lot of courses, but one of them is a half course, so it's not so bad. So civics and careers happens to go to the same students, so I will just summarize them together, I suppose. Civics is basically an analysis of government, particularly the Canadian government system, how it works, and what responsible and active citizens should be doing. And then that switches at midterm to careers class, which is an opportunity for students to explore future pathways and try and, you know, lay out a financial plan and what they might like to do for a job or in university one day. Again, this grade 10 class to me is just an all-star group, but one person in the end pulled ahead, and that was Safa. So congratulations to you, Safa. I'm just going to leave her picture up because for grade 10 English, Safa also receives the course award for that. Her writing is incredible. Her logic is wonderful. She asks good and engaging questions, always comes prepared, and wrote one of the most wonderfully strange lost chapters from Life of Pi that I ever could have imagined. It was just an absolute pleasure to read. So congratulations to you, Safa. Next, I have grade 11 English. And as just to echo what Ms. Mignon had to say about this group, they are dynamic, they are engaged, and they are incredibly hardworking. You throw out a piece of feedback and stuff is improved the next assignment that you get, whether it's an essay or a presentation. So they are an absolute pleasure to teach. But one individual with his lovely group work skills and small groups, you know, keeping people focused, but also making it fun, making sure everyone's included, down to the quality of his analysis, literary analysis, pulled him ahead just a little bit. And that individual is Constantine. So big congratulations to you, Constantine. Thank you for all your hard work. And lastly, grade 12 English. This course had a big switch from midterm to, you know, who was finishing in the top. There were three kind of in the class, so we're in the race for this throughout. But in the second half, this individual pulled ahead with her gave it away, I suppose. Hard work, always making sure things were done so thoroughly, submitting things early for feedback as often as she could, and that individual is Amory. So congratulations to you, Amory, and best of luck to all grade 12s next year. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Marie, and congratulations to all those award winners. Lastly, I'd like to call upon Mrs. Jocelyn Grant to give the awards for grade 11 physics, grade 12 calculus and vectors, and grade 12 physics.
Hello again. So yeah, I'm going to start with grade 11 physics, and this award went to the student with superior participation. The level of participation was great, and his ability to apply every little bit of feedback that was sent out was great, and did everything, including completing their daily homework every single day. And that award goes to Abdal. Congratulations. And for grade 12, calculus and vectors, this goes to a student who, I'm not gonna say ran away with it because there was a lot of top students in there, very hardworking. But this one went for, again, level of detail, goes to Marvin. Oops, here's Marvin. Congratulations, Marvin. And I'm going to leave Marvin's photo there because he also wins the award for grade 12 physics with his natural curiosity about, I think, all things science. Yeah, did exceptionally well throughout the whole class. And congratulations again, Marvin.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Mignot. And again, congratulations to all of our semester 1 and our semester 2 academic Achievement Award winners for each of those courses. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of detail that's required, early submission of assignments, paying attention to the small details and the feedback from your teacher and your overall growth. So again, congratulations to all of you. Our next award is our beloved Pi Plaque. The Pi Plaque is awarded to the student who can recite the most digits of pi in the correct order. This award is usually determined and celebrated on March 14th, which is of course 3.14, the first 3 digits of pi. And as a reminder to the award winner, if you would like to say a few words, you can use that raise hand feature at the bottom of your screen within the reactions button. And again, if you choose not to speak, that's fine too. I'll turn it over now to Mrs. Jocelyn Grant, who will be giving out the Pi Plaque as our mathematics teacher.
Hello again. Can you see this? Oh no, the background is hiding it.
You have to put it basically right at your face, Miss Grant.
Hang on.
Right at your face.
How's that?
No.
It's not going to work. Oh, darn.
There.
Okay, well, I was going to show you a picture of the Pi Plaque. Oh, if I put it in front of me, how's that?
Yeah, if you put it right where your face would be, so slide back a little bit, that would work.
Okay, there it is. All right. So yes, this award goes to whoever can recite the most digits of pi correctly. And this year we actually have a record, an MPS record, which is wonderful. And the winner of that is, hang on, I need to share this. There he is. Akafe did a great job with 335 digits of pi memorized, smashing the old record of 300. So yes, congratulations to Akafe. It's quite an accomplishment. And we did this late in the semester too, when students were starting to become overwhelmed with assignments and everything else. So it's a pretty big accomplishment. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Grant. And Akafe, I'm looking forward to having you here on campus. I have a hard enough time remembering what I had for breakfast, let alone remembering 335 digits of pi. So congratulations to you, well done. Our next award is our House Cup, which is awarded annually to the winners of the House competitions. This trophy and certificates are awarded for team and community spirit. House competitions are held at the end of each month and range from physical challenges to creative endeavors to theatrical, performance, knowledge-based, and intellectual challenges. After each challenge, points are awarded, and at the end of the year, the house with the most points wins the House Cup. Try not to drop it here. Oh, I gotta bring it over here. Usually, this is actually quite a close race, but this year, Rickard's House walked away from the crowd with a whopping 24 points. On their heels was Barnard House with 16 points and Clark House with 9 points. Congratulations to all students and staff who had fun throughout the year competing in these monthly challenges. And a special congratulations to Rickard's House. You have won the House Cup Award for this year. Your name is already on the plaque and it will be here for you when you return in September. Barnard and Clark House, you guys got your work cut out for you next year to catch up with Rickard's. They did a great job this year. So Rickard's House consists of we got a little bit of a slow glitch there in the computer. Here we go. Rickard's House consists of Anna in grade 10 from Spain, Miyuki in grade 11 from Japan, Abdullah in grade 11 from Oman, Constantine in grade 11 from Germany, living in Malaysia, Safa in grade 10 from France, Ekofe in grade 11 from Nigeria, Eru in grade 11 from Nigeria, Zaid in grade 12 from Jordan, Marvin in grade 12 from Taiwan, and from semester 1, Shohen in grade 12 from Tajikistan. And of course, the house captains, Mrs. Danielle Mignon and Miss Becky Murray. And congratulations to Rickard's House, well done. I will add that our houses are designed, and that's why I mentioned the names of the countries and the names and the grades. Our houses are designed to mix all grades, all students, all nationalities. And again, one of our core values is sense of belonging and sense of community and inclusion amongst diversity. And so everything we do here at Merrick Preparatory School works towards that inclusion. And we bring together students from around the world and mix. And that's why I wanted to highlight those grade differences and the country differences in that house that works together on those challenges throughout the year. The next award is the Residential Life Award. The Residential Life Award is awarded to one male and one female student who participated in the community and worked towards integration and inclusion in our school. Every year, deciding on the winner of this award is very difficult. Merrick Preparatory School, as I just mentioned, is so much more than a school. It's a community. It really is a family of diverse staff and students from around the world. This year, 26 students from 17 different countries joined together to become brothers and sisters. As mentioned in the opening of the graduation ceremony, all students mix and interact. They engage in house cup competitions, co-curriculars, virtual field trips, advisor group meetings every Wednesday, coffee houses and coffee house chats every Friday, and community service. The support students give each other is something that is not commonly seen in other schools, or certainly not the schools I have worked in. As such, every year it is very difficult to select the Residential Life Award for Integration and Inclusion, as all of our students do this exceedingly well. As I announce the winners of this year's Residential Life Award, again, I remind you, recipients, if you would like to speak, just use the raised hand feature within the reactions button at the bottom of your screen. Well, this year, with everyone meeting virtually, there were some unique challenges, and with challenges, there come opportunities. Opportunities to build team spirit, inclusion, and integration. And there is one female student who was particularly skilled at this, with her positive, buoyant, and enthusiastic energy. She consistently participated in House Cup challenges, co-curriculars, and was in attendance at all MSIP periods and a regular attendee at the Friday Cafe. She was an active participant on the Merrick Social Zone and a consummate supporter of her fellow students, positive, uplifting, and encouraging. I'm delighted to give the Female Residential Life Award for active integration, inclusion, and building the MPS community to Mayuki. Congratulations, Miyuki. Looking forward to having you back here in September so we can actually give this to you and get your picture holding it instead of me. I don't look quite like you do. I'm not as interesting and beautiful to look at. The decision for the Male Residential Life Award was a challenging one, as we had many female students this year who were strong standouts in the area of inclusion, integration, and community building. This year's recipient was not only an active member on the Merrick Social Zone and in all co-curriculars, but he also took extra time with students and staff to check in to ensure all were keeping well and doing all right. He made a special effort to get others involved in the House Cup competitions, and in particular, it was noted that he encouraged his classmates to contribute and get involved while engaging and listening to them. It's an honor to give this year's Male Residential Life Award for Integration and Inclusion towards building the MPS community to Constantine. Congratulations, Constantine. We too look forward to having you here so we can get a picture of you holding that plaque. And congratulations to Mayuki and Constantine together. Your spirit and warmth and compassion made this a very special year under very difficult times. Thank you very much. Our next award is the Academic Award. This is awarded to a grade 10, a grade 11, and a grade 12 student with the highest overall average based on all courses taken over the course of the whole school year. I would like to ask Mrs. Danielle Mignot, our Director of Academics, to present these awards.
There we go. Okay, so as Mr. Farrell said, this award is given to a grade 10 student, a grade 11 student, and a grade 12 student based on the student that earned the highest overall average in all of their courses taken in that year. So this year for grade 10, we have one student who earned it for having the highest overall average for the whole year in all of their courses, but then we also are giving honorable mention to the student who had the highest overall average in the second semester because she only joined us for the second semester. So there's two winners for this one, Benita for having the highest overall average for the whole year, and Safa for having the highest overall average in grade 10 for second semester. Congratulations to both of you. For grade 11, the highest overall average for their courses taken this year goes to Abdallah. Congratulations, Abdallah. And for grade 12, the highest overall average for the year goes to Marvin. Congratulations, Marvin.
Thank you, Mrs. Mignot, and congratulations to Benita, Safa, Abdallah, and Marvin. Great work. I know it was a long slog and a lot of hard work, and it paid off. Congratulations. Mrs. Mignot will now present the Faculty Award, which is awarded for diligence and academic achievement. I'll just pull it up here so you can see it. This trophy and certificate is presented to a grade 11 or 12 student who has achieved superior grades due to positive work ethic, well-refined organizational skills, and intellectual curiosity. Over to you, Ms. Mignot.
Okay, so Mr. Farrell already explained what this one is, but it's a Faculty Award for Diligence and Academic Achievement, and I'm honored to present this year's award to Anne-Marie. Congratulations, Anne-Marie.
Well done, Anne-Marie. I would like to present the Headmasters Award for Integration and Leadership. It's this award here. This trophy and certificate are presented to a grade 11 or 12 student who has demonstrated a sound moral compass, compassion towards fellow students, and respect for teachers, and conspicuous involvement in various facets of school life, including community service. This year's recipient is all of these things and more. This student has always demonstrated respect for the MPS family and the Merrick community. They have taken the time to speak to fellow students, staff, and faculty to discuss their concerns, ideas, explore questions about the future, and how we can make MPS better. While on campus, his energy and enthusiasm brought many positive changes, and while online, his respect and care for others remained unwavering. It's an honor to give the Headmasters Award to Khaled Beck. Congratulations, Khaled. Well done. The last award for this evening, or this morning, depending on where you're located, this award is the Valedictorian Award. This award is presented to a graduating student who has embodied well-roundedness at the highest level, superior academic performance, a strong contribution to co-curricular activities, positive leadership by example, and a gift of the oratory. As chosen by the faculty and students, this year's Valedictorian Award goes to Marvin. Marvin joined MPS in grade 10 in September of 2018. And although initially a shy and quiet student, Marvin has been a steady and consistent behind the scenes leader in the school and supporter of his peers. He is always respectful, positive, inclusive, thoughtful, and a top academic performer in all of his courses. His soft-spoken and kind demeanor has won the hearts of staff and students alike. Congratulations, Marvin, on being selected this year's valedictorian. Marvin will now give the valedictorian address. Marvin will be unmuted in a moment, and then he can commence his valedictorian address.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Marvin, and I was selected by my lovely classmate to give a speech on behalf of the graduating grade 12 class and everyone in the school. As a student who has been studying at Merrick Preparatory School for 3 years, I'm more than qualified to talk about the school. At Merrick, all staff and teachers are great. They are always friendly and supportive and are always doing their jobs well. The students I've come to know during my time there have also worked hard. Everyone trying to hand in their assignments and be in class every school day. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, we had to give out a chance to meet each other in person and spend the year having to talk to each other through our cameras. If there was no pandemic, we would have participated in exciting monthly activity and enjoyed Canadian food and all the food of our cultures together in the dining hall. Some of us have had to stay up until midnight or not be able to join class due to our time zones. Despite some misfortunes, our teachers successfully set up an online platform, which allow everyone to say happy birthday to each other and share cultural food with our community and share life with each other. I'm glad to know that everyone is still safe and nobody got hit with COVID this year. The year was difficult for everyone. The grade 12 students were more stressed out than other students because we had to work hard all years. We spent months hoping to do our best to get into the best university. We have learned a lot throughout this year, taking classes in math, science, English, history, and business. None were easy and some were harder than others, but that is exactly the reason why it was important to take them. It is good preparation for next year, an opportunity to practice because we are all be facing more frustrations. Because we are all going to face more difficult challenge in our future studies, and we will all be facing more frustrations. At university, we might have difficulty meeting new friends. We might have more assignments and work, or we might have serious student loans or other stresses. In society, we may struggle to find a girlfriend or boyfriend. We may struggle in the workplace. We may one day struggle to pay a mortgage. But I hope everyone will face this challenge well and be able to use what we have learned in class to solve all problems and face these situations to prove that our efforts at schools and beyond were not wasted. Every assignment we hand in this year and every assignment we hand in over the next step of our academic journey will build our foundation for academic success at university and beyond. Last, I want to say thank you to all the teachers who were humorous, supportive, friendly, enthusiastic, and thoughtful. To my friends in grade 12, Emily, Opiyamin, Zach, Khaled, Ahmed, Amadian, Tommy, and Shohim, I wish you all the best of luck. To all the grade 9s, 10s, and 11s, I wish you the best success as well. I really feel that the friends I have made and the teacher I have had confirmed that it was the right choice to study in Merrick Prep. Thank you again for choosing me as your valedictorian Merrick Prep class of 2021. I wish everyone the best success. Thank you.
Very well done, Marvin. Thank you so much for your heartfelt words. And it's going to be sad for all of us to see you go. You've been with us for 3 years and a very special member of the Merrick Preparatory School community, but we're super excited for what's on the horizon for you, and I know we'll keep in touch. And now the focus of our ceremony, which is, of course, our graduates. Mrs. Danielle Mignot, our Director of Academics, will give out the diplomas to our graduating class of 2021.
Yes, I will do that. Just give me 1 second here. Technology. There we go. Okay, so today our graduates are earning their Ontario Secondary School Diploma, which is granted to students who have earned 30 credits throughout their 4 years of high school, whether all of it was here or a mix of here and in their home country. They also have to have earned their 40 community service hours and have successfully completed either the Ontario Secondary School Literacy Test or the Ontario Secondary School Literacy course. And then some students today will also have earned the Ontario Scholar Certificate, which is granted to students, graduating students who have earned an average of 80% or higher in their best 6 classes of their grade 12 year. So our first graduate is Amarie. Amarie is from Nigeria and has studied with us since September 2020. Amarie is a kind, hardworking individual who's got great self-advocacy skills and is a compassionate young woman. Amarie received an offer of admission from every university that she applied to this year, which means she received a total of 10 university offers. Amarie has decided to attend Carleton University to study a Bachelor of Communication and Media Studies with a $7,000 scholarship. Today, Amarie is earning the Merrick Preparatory School Certificate, Ontario Secondary School Diploma, and she's an Ontario Scholar. Congratulations, Amarie. Our next graduate is Khalid. Khalid is from Syria and has studied with us since September 2019. Khalid has shown great leadership, compassion, and determination to succeed during his time studying with us. Khalid received 5 university offers and has decided to study environmental engineering with a co-op at Carleton University. Khalid received a $9,000 scholarship for this program. Today, Khalid is earning his Merrick Preparatory School Certificate and Ontario Secondary School Diploma. Congratulations, Khalid. Our next graduate is Tommy. Tommy is from China and has studied with us since September 2019. Tommy brings a sense of humor to all of his classes. He's kind and compassionate and is always willing to help out when asked. Tommy has shown significant improvement since he joined us in September 2019. He started off needing some English as a second language support, but through his hard work and determination to succeed, Tommy has decided to attend Trent University to study business administration. We're all so proud of you, Tommy. You've come so far and done a really good job. Today, Tommy is receiving his Merrick Preparatory School Certificate and the Ontario Secondary School Diploma. Congratulations, Tommy. Our next graduate is Opeimi. Opeimi is from Nigeria and has studied with us since September 2020. Opeimi is a kind, compassionate young woman. She went above and beyond the requirements for community service hours this year and was incredibly supportive of her peers. Opeimi has received 5 university offers and has decided to study political science at Carleton University, where she earned a $4,500 scholarship. Today, Opeimi is earning the Merrick Preparatory School certificate and the Ontario Secondary School diploma. Congratulations, Opeimi. Ahmed is our next graduate. Ahmed is from Egypt and has studied with us since September 2019. Ahmed is outgoing, diligent, and hardworking. He brings a warm sense of humor to class and takes on a leadership role when given the opportunity. Ahmed is great at making everyone in the class feel welcome and included. Ahmed received 5 university offers this year and has decided to study management at the University of Toronto. Today, Ahmed is receiving the Merrick Preparatory School certificate, Ontario Secondary School diploma, and he is an Ontario scholar. Our next graduate is Shohin. Shohin is from Tajikistan and has studied with us in the fall of 2020. Shohin is a kind, hardworking young man with a strong desire to succeed. Shohin knew from day one joining us what it was that he wanted to study, and he worked tirelessly to achieve that goal. Shohin has decided to study geoscience at Fleming College next year. Today, Shohin is receiving the Merrick Preparatory School certificate and the Ontario Secondary School diploma. Congratulations, Shohin. Our next graduate is Zaid from Jordan. Zaid has studied with us since September 2020. Zaid is hardworking, thoughtful, outgoing, and always has something nice to say. Zaid showed great determination to succeed this year. He received 12 university offers this year and has decided to study professional communication at Ryerson University. Today, Zaid is receiving his Merrick Preparatory School certificate and the Ontario Secondary School diploma. Congratulations, Zaid. Our next graduate is Amediong. Amediong is from Nigeria and has studied with us since September 2020. Amediong is kind, hardworking, and a great self-advocate. He was very good at making his peers feel welcome and included in class. Amediong received 5 university offers this year and has decided to study software engineering at Carleton University, where he received a $6,000 scholarship. Today, he is receiving the Merrick Preparatory School diploma, Ontario Secondary School diploma, and he is also an Ontario scholar. Congratulations, Amediong. And our last graduate, Marvin. Marvin is from Taiwan and has studied with us since September 2018. Marvin brings a sense of humor and makes every class fun. He's hardworking, meticulous, and very dedicated to his studies. Marvin is always willing to help out when needed, and he went well above and beyond the minimum requirement for his community service hours, earning almost 70 hours as opposed to the required 40. So good job with that, Marvin. Marvin received 4 university offers and has decided to study computer science, mathematics, and statistics at the University of Toronto. Today, Marvin is receiving the Merrick Preparatory School certificate, Ontario Secondary School diploma, and he's an Ontario scholar. Congratulations, Marvin. Congratulations again to all the graduates.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Mignot, and congratulations to all 9 of our graduates. Your hard work has really paid off and you've gotten into the universities and the programs of your choice. And thank you very much for that creative artistic endeavor, I think, from Omar, cheering on his classmates and teammates at the school. Dear parents and guests, faculty and staff, Merrick Preparatory College students, Merrick Preparatory School students, and most importantly, graduates of the class of 2021. It is my honor to give the closing remarks to today's celebration. Well, this year is a bit unique, so it's kind of where to start. I thought last year was unusual, but this year certainly was a first for me, a first in so many ways. First time with no students on campus. First time teaching synchronously for the whole year. First time classes starting at 6 a.m. every day. During this year of so many firsts, there were many moments of frustration and added stress, some of which Marvin highlighted in his valedictorian address. There was disappointments on the announcement of July the 17th that we would be synchronous for semester 1. And then the announcement came on December the 9th, informing everyone that we would continue with synchronous learning for semester 2. Despite the frustrations and disappointments, when I look at the year as a whole, I'm amazed at what our staff and students have accomplished. 9 students are graduating and have received 57 university offers and college offers. Our graduates have earned $30,000 in university scholarships. And unlike many other schools, both private and public, in Canada and around the world, which did not complete the academic year, which lost over 4.5 months of academic time, did not provide final exams, did not provide any summatives, covered less than 50% of the curriculum, all MPS students completed 100% of the curriculum, submitted final summatives, and wrote final exams, and completed all of their coursework in full. As such, the MPS grads and the MPS students are much better prepared for their next step in their academic journey, be that grade 11 or 12 or on to university. This speaks to the incredible resilience and strength of character of our students, and particularly of our graduates. And as mentioned at the beginning of this ceremony, our students have participated and accomplished many things beyond their coursework and classes. Our students have participated in various co-curricular activities, presentations, group work, debates, mock interviews, coffee houses, 30-day physical challenges, spirit weeks, advisor skills curriculum and development, house cup competitions, experiments, labs, dissections, virtual field trips, 2 theatrical productions, and they have shared classes with students from Mexico. I tried to imagine what some of the parents or siblings must have thought as our students got busy mixing various concoctions in their kitchens for chemistry, firing things into the stove or popping them in and out of the fridge or freezer, requesting large volumes of candy to demonstrate cell structure in biology, or dropping items from various heights, projecting others across the room, or smashing items outside for science and physics. And then the next day, they might be putting on a costume or making puppets and changing the nature of their voices for a Shakespearean production in English or a play and drama. This speaks to the incredible genius of our teachers, equaled only by the enthusiasm of our students. There were moments of uproarious laughter, of quiet reflection, of support, and of helping hands. A testament to the dedication, creativity, inventiveness of our teachers, and the courage and resilience of our students. But what struck me the most was that there were 26 students attending MPS this year, and this was mentioned by Mrs. Mignon, from 17 different countries and 7 different time zones spanning 14 hours. And with all of that, our students achieved so much this year. But what cannot be overstated is that 16 of those 26 students have never been to the MPS campus, have never had a class in our building, have never met a single teacher face-to-face in person, or any of their classmates. Yet, somehow, and quite remarkably, they formed incredibly tight bonds of friendship, spanning 17 different nations, 14 hours in time zones. That's remarkable. I have always maintained that how one learns is much more important than what one learns. And this has never been more important than in this pandemic year. The job of an educator is to pour knowledge into the brain of the learner. I think of the brain as a pot with a lid tightly placed upon it. And the job of the educator is to get as much water into that pot as possible. Of course, it is much easier to pour the water in if the lid is off. Then we could just pour all the knowledge in. But if the lid is clamped down tightly, no matter how much water we pour, only a little bit will leak around the edges. So how do we lift the lid off? That is the true job of an educator. I think the lid gets lifted off when learning is fun. It is very difficult to learn when you are not having fun, or at the very least engaged. I think learning happens when there is care, when there is respect, and a keen interest to help the student beyond just the subject that one teaches. Learning happens when there is courage, when there is community, when there is compassion. That is how we learn, and that is how we lift the lid off. What we learn, the equations in mathematics and physics, the theories in business, the themes in English, the artistic and character development in drama. Yes, absolutely, these are important and required. But truly, for me, these are just a medium. They're just a method to get to what is the most important, which is how to lift the lid off of learning, which is the ultimate goal of an MPS education. An education that goes beyond what we learn to how we learn. And how we learn stays with us for life, whereas what we learn, the facts and the figures, they will often fade with time. So during this year of disappointment and frustration, additional stress and isolation, MPS students have shown that they understand that how we learn is a critical foundation for what we learn. They have shown tremendous strength of character and resilience. This strength and resilience, I think, is built upon three things. One, courage. The courage to take risks and try. The courage to lift the lid off of one's own learning. To speak first when the room is silent. To be the first to welcome a new student. To risk when you are uncertain of the outcome. Two, community. I have often said that no person is an island. While we can achieve many things alone, we can achieve much more together. This is something all of you spoke to this year. Your teamwork, your collaboration, you reiterated this over and over this year. And that school and life was much easier when you had a community, friends to lean on. And three, compassion. Above all, compassion. You have all learned how to push yourselves and reach beyond your grasp, because there is always more in you than you think. But more importantly, you have all learned in this challenging year of frustrations and disappointments and added stress to be gentle with yourselves and to be kind, compassionate, and supportive of others. Dear graduates, you have not only earned your Ontario Secondary School diploma and the deep respect of all of the staff here at MPS. You have learned the critical lesson of how to lift the lid of learning through courage, community, and compassion. You have achieved a remarkable accomplishment in building the bonds of friendship that span the globe from your desktop. That's remarkable, truly remarkable. Well done. And so, as you metaphorically walk out of the doors of MPS and onto bigger and more exciting adventures in university and beyond, you have something that is much more important than the Ontario Secondary School diploma, and the knowledge of facts and figures, dates, themes, and formulas. You have the skills, knowledge, and confidence to succeed in whatever you choose to do. You have proven that in spades this year, in this year of firsts. Most importantly, you have three things that will serve you through the rest of your life. The three core values of Merrick Preparatory School, and the most important things we as educators could teach you: courage, community, and above all, compassion. And so with that, dear graduates, I pronounce the 2020-2021 Merrick Preparatory School year closed. Congratulations to all of you, and especially our graduates. Students, if you are available, we invite you to remain on this Zoom call for a post-graduation social, and you will now all be unmuted. We wish you all the very best and success, and we'll see many of you back here in September. And goodbye for now. Thanks so much.